always come with the messy hair, you know? Sophia, why didn't you do that before? I don't know. Now let your body decide. Is it good for you? I think that song is relevant for this collective. So why don't you come pick up your clothes? I have them folded. Is somebody that wants you back? Is somebody that wants you back? Yeah. But let's start with what's tea? What's the tea? Because I'm intrigued by it. One sec. I'll let your body decide. Is it good for you? For you? I'll let your body decide. I'm curious to know what is it gonna be about. There could be some type of forcer of your past that is haunted by you, or if not, the thought of you is by the things that they've done to you, and it's like you're a queen rising and they're haunted by the fact about what they have tried to do to you. Memories, flashbacks, trauma, side effects of what they have done to you. Girl, when I catch you, Ricky, when I catch you, I got a hair and I can find it, I just feel it. Yes, creativity was up, look. I just pull it down though. Creativity steals your ideas, copies your work, duplicates off you. No, duplicates and feeds off you. So this forcer that was trying to dig up dirt about you got set down by the universe because they are being haunted by the memories, by the flashbacks, by the trauma or side effects. Because you are a queen or king rising and you're stepping into your power, your praise, you're coming up, and you could be also in the spotlight, or again, you are in a good light, okay? You're not seen as how these people have tried so many times to project onto you. You're not being seen as who they wanted you to be seen as, okay? Jackpot. Look at that, bankrupt, stalker, ignoring. Okay? Stalker, bankrupt, and ignoring. You could be, it could be stalking you, or again, being, watching you, obsessed with keeping up with you, like, you know, keeping up some type of tabs on you. And there could be also in bankrupt. Somebody could have lost their job, somebody could have lost their car, somebody could have also lost something that has to do with health as well, like their health. They could be unhealthy. They could have addictions. What about this person? Hooked. They're hooked on you. They're hooked. Carless. Didn't I just say that? Carless. No car, repo, and car issues. So why don't you pick up your phone? Okay? Well, you are whoa my God. Well, you are unfazed, unbothered, and not even interested in what they have going on. Girl fight. There could also be some type of entanglement with a third party that they're all with. Yeah. They have a bad reputation, or again, they try to put this on you. Their health. Yeah, caught a case. Somebody could have caught a case because they accepted some type of dirty offer from this third party. And they fail as an MFR. On their knees. Shanice, you is moving a lot. Yappa, yappa, yappa. Shut it, please. This is potentially what they're thinking about. So again, they could have some type of disease. They don't have a car, or they have car issues. They are broke, so they cannot fix those issues. They cannot do anything that actually makes them feel good about themselves because they have lost their chance, their neurons. I don't know, but they're obsessing over what you're doing, what you got going on. They were obsessive and also over stealing your creativity, stealing your energy, stealing from you, and just copying of you, of anything that you would offer. And before, I think it was successful because you were open to their energetically, but now you're not. The Queen of Cups was falling out in the opera, but now it flipped over, and they could be left in the Eight of Swords. Oh, Yola. Accounts violation detected. This live stream has been flagged for guideline violations. Your account may be sued. Uh-oh. You're impressed, huh? That's not even, again. Oh, that's what you... That was a fake account. You're not impressed, yeah, okay. So again, they're definitely watching, and they're definitely in here like ghosts. Eight of Pentacles, Queen of Cups in reverse, and Eight of Pentacles. They are putting in the work because they're pressed. They're heartbroken. They cannot even think straight. They probably even emotionally irregulated. It's like they cannot keep up with whatever they are feeling or how they're feeling it. Okay? Somebody could be a Pisces, somebody could be a Gemini, a Virgo, a Taurus, an Aries. Yeah, Knight of Cups. And now they could be wanting to come back to make you an offer or something like that. But I think like it's a dirty offer, honestly. What can we know about this dirty offer? This could be a masculine, but even a feminine. Take what resonates. And this also could be some type of friend of yours, okay? Ex-friends. I've seen the card karmic friends a lot in this deck, so pay attention to that. Child services or some type of baby father. Kids at risk of being taken or is about to report something, neglect and abuse. And this could also be fake things that they did to you to make you or put you in a bad light or just put you under stress. Okay, it's like giving you the 10 of Wands. Also, we got bad habits, drugs addiction, toxicities, and high alert, and things that are bad. Yeah, always partying. They're not responsible. If this person has kids, they're not responsible at all. So I don't know, they could also be having problems with this type of vibe. Okay, they could be a person that is always partying, that does not has a routine, that does not take care of their children, does the most basically. And I think there is also proof, okay, by giving money. Somebody could have paid this person, or that's why they were doing this to you, okay? Maybe y'all had a child together, reflecting. And that's what, something that has to do with children and manipulating the things behind the scenes to make you give them more money, or something that has to do with that. Oh, who's this bit? Who's this scrub? Hell no. This could be a Six of Cups. This could be somebody from your past, or again, someone that you have shared, if not at home, something within your childhood, or you may have known this person for a long time. Like, yeah, Ace of Swords. Okay. Queen of Swords. Seven of Pentacles. Yeah, they could be, look, broke, bankrupt. We got the King of Pentacles in reverse, losing money. heartbroken watching you being unbothered, just planting your seeds, not being any more open to them, and not caring about what they've got going on. You close out a cycle with them, but they didn't apparently. They're still in this energy, like creeping from the shadows to see if they can actually take some type of step and give you their energy, give you their burden. Nah, this ain't it, buddy. This ain't it. No. It's crazy. Who is this? Ace of Swords. It's a Gemini. Could have been collaborating with a Pisces, a Sagittarius, a Libra, a Virgo, an Aries again. All those signs. Could also be some type of Cancer here. I don't mean that the health issue. I mean a Cancer. But it could also be a practitioner. But it could also have thought that they were hidden in the shadows whenever they will come into your dream state, or something that has to do with them being a shapeshifter and so trying to hide themselves. Something like that. Paying off. You rejected something and this is paying off. Also, you see how the fish is going through to the surface, which is weird. Something that has put them in lack because they went against you is the reason like why they're being exposed, because they had to, I don't know, but to come to the light to survive out of survival or something, and now they're being exposed for what they have done, for the snake that they are. 8 of Wands, but it's the negative. The card is basically representing obstacles, blockages, misfortune, and all that kind of stuff. Dispute, discomfort, while you have long-term stability. By the way, I'm not reading the cards that are in it, okay? Faith. You have faith and you rebuke this energy, or you moved out of those obstacles. And they attempted to try to rob you, whether spiritually or physically. Okay? Illness. I don't know if I showed you. No, I didn't. But somebody could be ill. Caught a case and all that. Yeah, look. Healing in reverse. 2 of Swords in reverse. Healing in reverse. Yeah. Victory. Because they share their foundation or something with a third party. With someone that was pretending to be you. And so they got set down by the universe. That's it. They could have betrayed you or cheated on you with this other person, and that's why, basically, yeah, because we got the 10 of Swords here, which is discomfort and disputes. And I think that that's what got them into this third party energy with this third party. And this third party could be somebody that you know from your past, somebody that was always some type of, confusion, foggy, and robbery. Somebody that was always against you, but in the shadows, okay? And you potentially even try to tell this person that you and them, you were like sensing some type of energy from this person, from this third party, but they could have brushed it off or told you, no, you're overdoing it, you're not thinking straight. Look, maybe it's not this way, maybe you think this because of that. Long story short, that I think they thought that you were the one that was in competition with this third party, or just not saying the truth, okay? Just because you wanted the spotlight, perhaps. Maybe they blame it on you, and you took your stuff, you pulled your energy away, and they got their karma. Easy. That's it. Yeah, look, 8 of Cups. You might have took you a little while to get out of this energy or with these people. 10 of Swords. They betrayed you a lot though. I think you were too giving with these people or to these people. You were too sweet or Eight of Swords. Whoever these people are, as I speak, they could be trying to do some type of ritual. Eight of Wands are doing something in the shadows. Because we got the moon twice, so somebody could be a Pisces again, or again, something that has to do with the moon cycles and all of that. Let's expose the truth, expose the energy. Yeah, they're watching you or try to send some type of energy towards you. Or you could be protected, cloaked, and they could not understand what is your energy or how is your energy, where they can actually like attack your energy or how attack you. I don't know, some kind of sort in that thing that way. Okay, they could be trying to do spell work to your crown chakra, to your heart chakra, to your roots specifically. Six of Pentacles, and somebody could have been also paid to do this type of work. I've seen the High Priestess and the Hierophant a lot. Somebody could also be witchy. They could be scared though. I think that somebody is scared. Yeah, Temperance, Sagittarius, emphasis on the Sagittarius. Somebody could be a mother figure. Somebody could, again, they could have tried to make you lose your temperament. This is a collective reading, okay? If you are willing to wait until the very end, then yes. If not, then not. Five of Cups and Page of Wands. They lost their chance and they're seeing you bringing in some type of new air, new adventure, going into this new adventure, new era of you, and they are not invited because they have never changed for the better. If anything, they got worse. Five of Swords. They always think about retaliation or Queen of Wands. They could have also tried to, somebody could definitely be a mother figure, but again, they could have tried also to make you feel, how do you say that, insecure. Could be about the fact that they didn't show you the support that you may have needed at certain times, because they could have thought that by them not giving you their support, you would just hide away. Oh well, no, I don't want to do it anymore. I don't want to do it anymore. Well, you actually learn how to stay alone, how to ride alone, and how to be by yourself. Nine of Cups, the Chariot, and guess what? By doing this, you basically affirm to yourself, to your story, to your universe, okay, the universe, the whole galaxy, I don't know, whoever you believe in, that you actually did this alone, and not just about like even external people that are looking at you. They know it, that you did it alone because you actually didn't got help. Like you didn't, yeah, that's how you say that. You didn't got the help from these people because they were, oh, everybody know what they were up to behind the scenes. They involved everybody. Everybody know that you did it alone, even if they are not telling you this. That's their pride. Their pride keeps them even from apologizing like how they should, okay, in a good manner though, with good intentions. And if they did try to apologize, it was always with the intention of setting up fire, doing like, again, some type of chaotic energy, start an argument with you, or just bringing you again back to that type of version of yourself that was prison in that environment. Well, now you're ascended, so you're not anymore stuck in that version of yourself with those people. And even if you are still sharing their space or the space with them, it is not the same for you internally, okay, because you grew internally before you could actually grow externally, okay. And you're basically were sent by God to reveal these people in this whole community, wherever you find yourself at, to be at, okay. Six of Cups. What else can we know? The Hermit in reverse, Seven of Pentacles. Actually, let me see. The Hermit upright, okay. Girl. Okay. And they watched you, or they're still watching you. Try to play. I can take like this in two different type of ways. They could be watching you in secret and try to plan something to go against you, or they are watching you just reaping the benefit of what you sown in the past, okay? And the fact that you are keeping this to yourself is something that it drives them a little crazy. Also, somebody could be hooked on you emotionally. This could be an ex of yours, or this could be some type of ex people. Or also something about some type of girl fight about you between some type of friend group. I don't know if somebody could have just recently got some type of ego death or a literal death. Okay, I had a vision today, and it was about someone on the floor. Okay, and it was covered in blood, but I couldn't really see the faces. I just saw somebody that was trying to bring me towards this body. But again, the face of this body, like this person was on their back, so I couldn't see. I just could see the blood behind their back. And the person that brought me there was a friend of them, but I couldn't recognize anybody like from their faces or their mannerism. I just thought like, is this a joke or what? And it could be because you collective, you don't trust subconsciously these people or their type of energies. And so you automatically potentially suspect that they could be lying to you, because again, they could be people that have lied about their death or whatever they were going through. Like, you know, those people that pretend to be depressed just to get attention, and then they send you some type of message and then they disappear and they make you freak out just because they want that attention. That's some type of egocentric ass narcissistic type of behavior that I've seen once and that I've experienced once, which made me think and overthink all my life and all my life choices in men specifically, okay? Which, you know, I have questionable I have questions about it myself too, but yeah, that's the vibe. Okay, so I don't know if somebody wanted to make you feel like they were not there anymore, so that you would, I don't know, react and see or go and save them or something like that. Whether it be like through dreams, through your real life, or just energetically, okay? Take only what resonates though. That is very weird. And again, between today and tomorrow, again, they could potentially be doing rituals or something like that. Or they will try again. Okay? Cos'è Angela? Devi imparare l'inglese. No, Giovanni Angelo, perdono. Sorry. But yeah, I'm gonna pull another set and then I'm gonna close it out because it's a weird energy tonight. For once is the card of the overall energy, okay? So again, they could be attacking your foundation or your house, your household, or something that has like in your roots, something that you do to bring yourself back to your roots, to your balance. The devil card. So definitely that Hi Jetling. Jetling? Yeah. Something that has to do with that also. By bringing you something that has to do with your emotional stability, it drives them crazy. I don't know if these people have some type of temperament issues or like anger issues, or I think anger issues is heavy. And it could be a Gemini that is under judgment because of the way they treated you. This Gemini also could have been lied to by this mother figure. Yeah. And they realized that you were right about something. They acted upon a lie, now they are losing some type of money. But again, they acted upon a lie because they hated you in some kind of way. They had some type of hatred for you because, or jealousy or envy. And that's why they acted upon whatever they heard about you, because they say, yes, that oh my God, that must be the reason of how and why I feel this way when I see them, of how and why they make me feel like this. Instead of saying, why do I feel like this towards them, they say like, or she is making me feel like this, she is like, or he, okay, it doesn't matter. She is to blame, okay? And they betrayed you. Could be again somebody that you had a sexual connection with, or something like that, or you're both very attractive or something, or you're very attracted to each other. That could be something. Yeah. Four of Cups. And they also rejected you in the past because you were not, I don't know if you were not financially stable enough or something like that, but this person mistreated you because of your appearance in the first place. And now it's given, no, I want it back. Okay, we run this back. Like, I don't know, maybe you're glowing in a certain manner, you're upgrading in a certain manner, and they want to come back again. I appreciate that, Hadi, or say hello. Hello everyone, okay? Look, in King of Swords, and now this person could be in bankrupt, could be having financial problems, could also be in some type of third party, and again, as we saw earlier, some type of court case energy. They could have talked shit about you, that you were this, that, and the third, created an illusion for you, even at your work. Okay, also somebody could be a Virgo and a Cancer. Dogs are significant. Nine of Swords, and heavy on the Gemini. Are you doing magic or what? I'm magical. I'm not practicing magic at this time, but you know, I'm magical, so sprinkle. Okay. Anyway, we got death. So again, it could be some type of ego death that this person had, or some type of literal death that is being hidden from you. But somebody could, yeah, I think it's more of an ego death here, okay? And I think that you cracked their heart open, okay? They were, I don't know, they were superficial and they pushed themselves into believing that superficial stuff it matters the most because it's something that you can see. But again, whenever they would see something, they would always be deceived. So they were not able to see you clearly because of that. And that's something that they could be learning right now, because what you have made them feel was actually something true, and they let you sleep. Okay, like slip away from their fingers. Okay. What else? The Lovers in reverse, the Gemini. They didn't recognize this type of divine love. Okay, the Lovers could represent, like, to me, like, this is divine love. Okay, the Devil card is the other way around, and it came out in reverse. So I believe actually they walked away from, and you walked away as well, but they walked away for the first time. Okay, it could be a twin flame, not gonna lie. You walked away from this person, or they walked away from you the first time because again, you were not how they expected you to be, okay? Physically speaking. So they were superficial, okay? And the other way around, you glowed up, etc., etc. You, I don't know, you changed your name, I don't know, you just upgraded in some kind of level. And then they started going down. And that's when they actually wanted to come back to you, okay? Because they move out of it's like giving narcissistic traits, not gonna lie. It's like self-serving decisions, okay? But again, a good therapy could work. They didn't foresee this though. They were not ready for this tower moment. They could also be working or trying to work again to come towards you in a better way. Okay, because again, earlier we saw the Eight of Pentacles and the King of Cups. So I don't know if they actually are working towards upgrading themselves or trying their best to come towards you. Maybe they could be in isolation right now. So it could take them a while before they do it. I don't know. Yeah. Let's see. What do we need to know about this energy with what's T? And then I'm gonna close it out. Haunted. They definitely reminiscing and thinking about you heavily. Scarcity tactics. Ooh. Happiness eater. Oh Jesus. What about this person? Are they being threatened? Love on the brain, dreaming, fantasizing, daydreaming, and nostalgic. They were moving out of spite because they thought that you were moving out of spite. With this scarcity tactics, that's how I interpreted it. It's like giving the Five of Swords energy. It's self-sabotaging because again, they thought, no, it cannot be this good, or this person cannot just be like that, okay? Maybe you were very loving or very giving with your love, okay? And so they let their superficial ego decide for them and say, oh no, but they don't have this, so it must not be that, okay? For example, somebody that thinks that a rich person is healthy, or is healthier than the guy that works at the gas station, I don't know, something like that. Well, those people might be actually richer, but the average, but anyway, something like that, okay? They put you on a certain type of pedestal, but it wasn't a high pedestal and you say, oh, I'm gonna, no. It was like some type of, you see the Beauty and the Beast, the rose, where he got, like, he kept this rose inside of a jar, inside of some type of crystal type of thing. That's where they wanted you. Okay, but it wasn't in a positive way. It wasn't in a positive way. I don't feel like it. But again, it's like they kept an eye on you while you were not together or in alignment. And they again let their ego decide because again they did not understood you or understood few parts of you. Because again, those parts of you were the ones that were triggering them the most. And they have thought that you were hiding things. And it was their ego saying that, okay? That's it. Love on the brain. And now they could be daydreaming, dreaming, fantasizing, nostalgic about what you had. And they could be a happiness hater now. And yeah, and they could also be feeling like rejected, or you actually rejected. They could be hooked. They could be also fake flexing, pretending to have stuff, pretending to be, look, impersonator, pretending to be okay. And this could also connect to the person that was impersonating you, the person that was trying to pretend to be you at some point in time or in a certain manner. Okay, this could be an ex-friend of yours or someone that you might have known, not even like for that long, but I feel like they got obsessed easily. Maybe it was some kind of thief, ego. Yeah, impersonator. They let their ego decide and they let their ego choose that impersonator, the groupie, because maybe it was socially acceptable or something. But I think you dodged the bullet, collective, because again, this person, I don't know, it's just if you think that someone is not appealing like for your Instagram feed and you base your choices in life based upon that type of thinking, okay, or the groupie type of thinking, y'all dodge a bullet, collective, okay? It's not that deep, it's not that serious, and it's not that brilliant, not gonna lie, it's not that bright as I thought. So you'll definitely dodge a bullet, and it was not even like, you know, I think you would have lost even more time with this person. And they could have also tried in the past to maintain the connection through sex or something like that. Look, creativity steals your ideas, copies your work, duplicates, and feeds off you. And this could be the copycat. And you could be unfazed by it. You could not even know that this person is doing this to you. But they're doing it. They're doing it. Fishing for comments. They could also be on your comment section. They could also be hiding behind fake profiles. They could be, if not, it's like, if it's not social, I feel like it's social, not gonna lie. But it's definitely something that has to do with you putting out something that only you can, okay, and then trying to replicate that. Could also be some type of expression that you have, some type of manner that you have, some type of mannerism of it, or something that your aura has and only your aura can actually have, okay? And I think it's that kind of vibe, talking shit, and they could be now wanting to come back to kiss your ass, but you know that these people were talking shit behind your back. So put up those boundaries and don't let them in, because you're a queen or king rising, okay? Same shit, different day. Exactly. They're a thief. Everybody knows it. Everybody will know it if they don't know it. And that's it. That's completely it. Okay. But anyway, thank you for watching. I'm gonna let this live stick like on the profile. And I don't know if you have questions. I don't know if it's still in there. That guy. I don't think so. But yeah, I'm gonna leave this here. If you have any type of question, even personal, don't hesitate. Okay. In regards to the cards, etc. It's okay. Does Miranda look like me? No Pentacles. Did you hurt her feelings at some point? Did you betray her in some kind of way? That could be the reason why she's holding back from you. King of Swords. Maybe she still didn't move out of it, of certain type of energy though. This could be your energy or hers. So So there's definitely something that has to do with the past, with being like hooked on something. Energy never lies, you know. People do though, a lot. Yes, I think she's still annoyed with you. She said you don't grow up. It doesn't look like you grow up. She's holding back. For very good reason though. My spirit guide said for very good reason. That's why she's holding back. Okay. I published a poem about her in the California Quarterly called Ascending. Okay. What's that? What's the reason? There are some type of toxic traits that y'all might have to still work through, okay? You could be egocentric, or she could, or something that has to do with your ego. But I think that one of the two, I think more her, is focusing more on some type of independence. Okay? I think that y'all both have memories of each other, so from time to time you'll do think of each other, but yeah, it's not okay. You could work on your toxic traits at this time. Okay? But yeah. Anyone else? Okay, you should go and talk to her then, okay? Send her that message if you want, but that's not something that the cards need, you know. Okay. But have a great night, have a great, I don't know, day, evening, whatever you find yourself at to be at in the world. And yeah, see you next time, maybe. Where is it? Okay.